Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to the Bible. Each week we read out one chapter of the book of Proverbs. Sorry about this one being a little bit late, but better late than never, because it's always time to get some wisdom. Not going to wait another week. There's no substitutes. Let's just get that wisdom straight into the body, shall we? Here we go. It's Proverbs chapter 8. If you're not interested in Proverbs, then feel free to watch the other videos on the channel instead. And yeah, let's get straight into it, shall we? Can't you hear the voice of wisdom? She is standing at the city gates and at every fork in the road, and at the door of every house. Listen to what she says. "Listen, men," she calls. "How foolish and naive you are! Let me give you understanding, O foolish ones. Let me show you common sense. Listen to me, for I have important information for you. Everything I say is right and true, for I hate lies and every kind of deception. My advice is wholesome and good. There is nothing of evil in it. My words are plain and clear to anyone with half a mind, if only it is open. My instruction is far more valuable than silver or gold. For the value of wisdom is far above rubies. Nothing can be compared with it. Wisdom and good judgment live together. For wisdom knows where to discover knowledge and understanding. If anyone respects and fears God, he will hate evil. For wisdom hates pride, arrogance, corruption, and deceit of every kind. I, wisdom, give good advice and common sense. Because of my strength, kings reign in power. I show the judges who is right and who is wrong. Rulers rule well with my help. I love all who love me. Those who search for me shall surely find me. Unending riches, honor, justice, and righteousness are mine to distribute. My gifts are better than the purest gold or sterling silver. My paths are those of justice and right. Those who love and follow me are indeed wealthy. I fill their treasuries. The Lord formed me in the beginning, before he created anything else. From ages past I am. I existed before the earth began. I lived before the oceans were created, before the springs bubbled forth their waters unto the earth, before the mountains and the hills were made. Yes, I was born before God made the earth and the fields and high plateaus. I was there when he established the heavens and formed the great springs in the depths of the oceans. I was there when he set the limits of the seas and gave them his instructions not to spread beyond their boundaries. I was there when he made the blueprint for the earth and the oceans. I was always at his side like a little child. I was his constant delight, laughing and playing in his presence. And how happy I was with what he created, his whole world and all his family of mankind. And so, young men, listen to me, for how happy are all who follow my instructions. Listen to my counsel. Oh, don't refuse it, and be wise. Happy is the man who is anxious to be with me, that he searches for me daily at my gates, or waits for me outside my home. For whoever finds me finds life, and wins approval from the Lord. But the one who misses me has injured himself irreparably. Those who refuse me show that they love death. And that concludes Proverbs chapter 8. We hear the personification of wisdom itself, saying that it was there before even the world was here. And in some ways, some of the things the Bible says about wisdom make sense. The Bible is one of those things that the more you know about it, the more it makes sense. It says in, I believe Psalms, I'd need to check, but that in one section of the Bible it says that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. So, in order to begin to grasp wisdom, you need to first respect and reverence God. So, that is just tied into this, knowing and seeking out wisdom. And of course, wisdom being knowing and doing the right thing. How is God tied into that? Well, God himself is good. So, to be good in the true sense, according to the word, you actually need God as well helping. Otherwise, you're only just doing human endeavours, which can only be so good for so long, because we're imperfect people. But yeah, that's Proverbs chapter 8. I hope that you enjoyed that. Come back next week, there'll be Proverbs chapter 9, and other Proverbs, of course, following in the following weeks. Thanks for listening. God be with you all. Continued of awesome lives. I command it! And when we come back next week, there'll be more Bible. Thank you.